I know good and damn well Robin Dixon did not just call Wendy Dr. Wendy Osefo deflective. Stop. This is not what we're going to do today. Miss Robin. You had me on my last nerve today. And also, Aneka, I have to come for you a little tiny, actually a lot, because you tried it. You definitely went too low at this little get together. It was definitely giving thirst. You and your husband seemed as if you guys did not rehearse beforehand. And let's see if you can do with the Potomac ladies and not just be a one-hit wonder. But I rambled long enough. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another very juicy and long recap, as always, for the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8 for this week's episode 4. A few quick thoughts about this episode. I thought this episode was very entertaining, very messy, not for the faint of heart. I had to stop myself not getting too worked up and remind me this is just a TV show, even though some of these girls were getting on my nerves. But let's get into the episode. We open up episode 4 with Miss Aneka picking up her husband from the airport because we come to learn about him that he does, medicine for travel. He's a doctor that goes abroad 2 times a month for a whole week and does his thing. And as soon as we get into the car, Wendy is immediately the topic of conversation. And this alleged phone call that I don't understand if Ivy, Wendy's sister, did still to this day. I don't understand if it was only Wendy's mom, if they called up her in-laws or relatives, because I've heard both. Miss Neka, I am confusion, girl. I am confused. You say all of this. You do not bring receipts. I don't see the credibility in your words right now because it's episode 2, 3, and 4, and all you've done was come for Wendy. And yes, initially Ashley was the one that initiated it all, but how come the 2 Nigerian girls are coming for each other and your husband in the car is talking about, well, maybe she is the type of Nigerian that is scared to lose her spot in the group? Girl, the group and this world is big enough for the both of you in the Potomac circle, in the Real Housewives realm. Are you crazy? What are we trying to do here? Is there something going on behind the scenes? Because it's very much giving fake rehearsed. It's very much giving I sat down with Giselle, Ashley, and Robin to create mess. But anyways, you go home, you talk about how you're ovulating and you're trying to get pregnant, which I hope this journey is going positive for you nonetheless. Let's keep it real. And yeah. The next scene is with Jizzy and Robiana. I'm kidding, with Giselle and Robin. They're meeting up for some lunch to once again discuss Mr. Juan Dixon. And we come to find out that Juan Dixon had some yelling words for Miss Giselle. And whilst, Giselle was trying to be a good friend for Robin and actually try to force open her eyes that she's getting effed over by her newly, once again, wed husband that can't seem to find the time to be as nice to his wife as he is to strangers he meets in Canada, but that's besides the point. Um, Robin makes it known that she still doesn't care, and it's probably been the 87th time she said that this season, and we're on episode 4. I'm glad that she's living in her Delulu island and trying to remove herself from her true feelings about him, probably. I am on one today. And Giselle actually says, Juan kind of screamed at me. And Robin goes to say that, no, he wasn't. He was speaking loudly to you because he doesn't have good hearing because of all the yelling he did when he was coaching. Robin, I say this with open arms and a heart full of condolences for you. Get help, please. Get something checked out. I have never been so mean in a recap, but Robin, as a fan and a viewer of you that actually finds you sometimes enjoyable, there is something wrong with you. Girl, why are you deflecting? Why are you coming up with excuses? What does this man have over you, for the love of God? I cannot understand. But anyways, if Robin likes it, I love it. And if they can actually work it out, I am twice as happy for them, as long as we don't have to hear about their whole thing again next season. I'm fine. Now Robin brings up some mess about, Wendy again, and it must be tiring for them not having a proper storyline and picking on Wendy's stuff. And Robin is filling in Giselle with the fact that Wendy is allegedly mad that Nneka was using her to kind of clout chase. Allegedly, this is all part of the episode. I'm not stating any facts. I don't state facts. I state opinions and part of public opinions, okay? So don't you dare come for me. I know Nneka is a good lawyer, so girl, me and you are here. All love, all good. But I still don't understand if they knew each other personally. What I clearly understood, what the girls are missing, or maybe purposely trying to miss to create a storyline, is that they knew of each other some time ago. Time has passed. They've seen each other in passing, have been cordial enough to address each other in greeting, but obviously you are going to reintroduce yourself when someone is gonna be brought into your circle or getting to be connected to you somehow. That's what I get. I don't know why these ladies aren't. I am understanding Wendy's point, but I also get, and I need to be fair, even though this is a Wendy Osefo Stan account, I can get how it can come across as confusing. So Robin fills her in about Wendy's mom allegedly doing voodoo on Nneka's family and having a shrine, which is absolutely foul and ridiculous. But more to that later. Let's move on. So the next scene is with Miss Candace DeLort Bassett, and her mom. Yes, she's making a comeback. The both of them are in a much better place. It seems as if her mom has found a new type of respect, a newfound respect for her daughter, now that she's seen that she is taking her music thing very seriously and, actually getting a good amount of money, but not the best amount yet, because Candace has spent about 100K on her promotional tour to get exposure, to get out there, to get known, and now they're planning another tour, and Candace is talking about how tour life is, a little raggedy, a little ratchet, but, you gotta do what you gotta do. But she still loves the energy that she gets from people. And I know good and damn well that is so good to utilize your platform like this when you're on Housewife to actually fulfill some of your thoughts and plans surrounding business and actually dreams and talents that can be unfolded. This is exactly the way you should utilize the platform when you have a chance to get on. So I'm very proud of Candace. I wish production would not be so cheap and actually would make us go along in the planning and the business side of things. I think it would spice things up a bit and distract from the very tense drama that always goes on with the Potomac girls, because as much as I love drama, the last 22 minutes were packed up with Miss Karen Huger's pickleball meetup that was a whole mess. But back to Candace, I'm very proud that she has come so far, and I have no doubts that she, in a couple of years, will be very, very nationally known in a way that, she deserves and her talent will unfold. So next up, we are with Miss Karen Huger and Ray. They have planned this pickleball experience for the girls, and they're actually meeting up with two instructors to just play around with some pickleball. I myself, as a non-USA resident, did not know what the heck pickleball was. It looks fun. It kind of seems as if it's a mix between badminton and rugby in a weird way, but definitely looks fun. She put together this little pickle themed snacking bar that looked a little, sporty. I guess they were sporty with the budget a little of that day. Not judging, they probably just had something to eat at the side. But I said, girl, please provide some chicken, some fries, some beef, some lamb, whatever the hell, some fish. I don't know if I missed that, but maybe there was. Maybe I didn't pay enough attention because I was too caught up in the drama. So, Karen, if you hear this, you're still my fave. Housewife number one ever. I'm sorry for coming for your spread. But anyways, we actually see everyone, getting into the arena. Giselle comes first. Giselle and Karen seem to be in a good place. They seem to have good vibes and good energy going on. Everybody else joins along, and as soon as the group gets together, we see the clear divide between Candace and Wendy to Ashley and confronts to Ashley and Giselle and Robin, and Wendy as well, kind of. And did you guys notice the voiceovers and the PowerPoint presentation when Robin and Juan came along in the confessionals? It was just chef's kiss. I mean, this is what Potomac is best known for. Those shady comments, those shady confessionals get me every time. On the screen it says, "Your life is in shambles," quoted by Karen Huger, Grand Dame. what else did it say? Fraud, Candace Bassett Singer. He doesn't have a job. Mia Thornton. I said a mess. So everybody is surprised that Mr. Juan Dixon, player from the Himalayas, is coming along to this meetup because we all know Juan hates to be in front of the cameras because God forbid someone is going to question him and he's gonna have to throw a hissy fit, excuse my English. But everybody gets together. Karen has brought in the teams and has mixed them up in a way that forces Wendy, Nneka, and Mia into one. And I actually don't see the problem that much between Wendy and Mia anymore because I know secretly they want to be friends. I mean, you can tell about how, nonchalant and apologetic they are to each other, even though it is in a little deflective nature by the both of them, to be fair. I'm still glad that they are cordial enough and, intelligent enough to let the past be in the past. Even though Miss Mia wanted to be messy and gave a few comments that I side-eyed very hard, whilst Wendy and Nneka were getting into it. But that's besides the point. The other team consists of Karen, Candace, Giselle, and I think that's it. And actually, Robin was in Wendy's and Mia's and Nneka's team too. So that's that on that. And they are playing a couple of rounds of pickleball, and I think only two. Robin is clearly on the fence about Candace. Candace is like, I don't even know what I did to her for her to, avoid me. And then production pulls up all the articles, Candace's tweets. It's time to recast hashtag RHOP. Candace Bassett blasts co-star Robin Dixon for hiding Juan's infidelity until after RHOP filming concluded. Candace Dillard drags Robin Dixon for hiding Juan's cheating from RHOP cameras. Yada, yada, yada. Obviously, Candace and Giselle aren't speaking. Candace is like, F that BITCH for effing ever, because she did put unwanted and unnecessary stress on their marriage. And yes, believe the victims, but the way Giselle has rode this in a way that is so hypocritical in nature, because she has made plenty of jokes about his brown penis, allegedly. And that could have made him feel uncomfortable as well. I hate to be on the side of questioning a woman when she speaks up about feeling uncomfortable, but Giselle leaves me no choice with her, credibility, aka non-credibility. Karen is also living in all the mess. Clearly, she's thriving. She's chaos manager. She is definitely a much more evolved and progressed and elegant Sheree Whitfield, if you ask me, when she tries to, get the group together and maybe instigate, maybe not instigate. But what I thought was nice of her is to kind of step in her matriarch role of the group and get, first of all the women together. So props to Miss Karen Huger for that. So after the pickleball event, we sit down, and this is truly where it all begins to go quickly down the hill. Karen addresses Robin and saying that she's proud of her for showing up because she knows they've been in a bad place. Robin can't deal with it. She is, for whatever reason, I still don't get it, mad at Karen for that sentence. Again, Robin, I truly don't get it. And now Nneka addresses Wendy in front of the whole table. It all starts with Candace kind of recapitulating that she started mess. She instigated it. She purposely was messy. Of course, she didn't say it like that. She said that she miscommunicated, but we all know Ashley Darby and her role and the role that she has played since season 1. And after all of Ashley's talking, Candace asks Wendy and Aneka directly because she genuinely wants them to be good, unlike Ashley. But are you good, the two of you? Now, the both of them get into a nasty, nasty argument. Wendy's like, well, I don't have a problem with you. And Neka's like, well, I just said that, so you're repeating my words. And Wendy said, no, I'm not repeating your words. Neka was coming in very condescending. And Neka's like, well, I'm aware of the phone call that your mother made to my in-laws saying that she's going to submit my name to a shrine and my in-laws' name to a shrine. So everybody's shook. Karen walks off of the table. The girls are making the faces. Mia has her hands in the air. It is a whole situation. When he's like, my mother, and Aneka's like, yes, your mother submitted my name to a shrine and is allegedly, doing voodoo and all of that stuff on her. Wendy obviously is denying every living bit of it and is addressing the situation in a manner that is a little bit more reactive. And this is where I have to get on Wendy a little bit. I would have loved for her to swipe this under the rug neatly and nicely to make, Aneka's claims look really, out of touch and not correct. So Wendy gets up and, she's saying that she's pretty much attacking her. She's being jealous. She's getting very ugly with her from the start. And she senses that and she does not appreciate that, obviously. And one thing about Aneka, though, in this argument, which I need to be fair about it, even though I don't like where this is going at all. And I don't feel as if I can speak too much on this, since this is obviously a heavy part of Nigerian culture and their tribal culture. With the shrine thing, it's crazy. And Aneka brought a receipt, a screenshot that as Suzanne called her on Friday, April 7th, the Good Friday, something Christian, I guess. I'm not very, religious or anything, so I don't know, that she called her in-laws. Now, obviously, screenshots can be faked. Phone calls can be faked, too. And I personally don't believe that Wendy's mom does that. And in the confessionals, Giselle said, yes, I believe it. Karen was like, no, I do not believe that Mother Sue is praying to anything but God because, she prayed for me in my situation. Candace like, nope, do not believe it. Mia was like, well, I believe it. I think she said that in her confessional. And now we have Miss Robin Dixon firing me up once again and getting on my nerves once again, saying, welcome, you guys. This is Dr. Osefa Wendy's being deflective 101. Robin. I know good and damn well. I said it once, I'll say it again, I'll keep on saying it. You are not the one or the two to be talking on deflectiveness. Baby, your whole marriage is built on being deflective and walking around on eggshells to tiptoe around your man that seemingly does not even care or respect you or for you. So, girl, what are you saying? Now, in the midst of everything, Wendy's like, well, do you know who I actually want to make up with and address? Mia. Wendy's like, come, let's go, let's have a talk. And they both get to the side. You know, Mia's like, Lord have mercy. Mia with the extraness, but kind of love it. They get to the side. Wendy's like, this, and that. I love that we're being cordial enough. I like that we are here. And I love the smile that Mia gave Wendy because it did seem like a call for, yes, girl, I hear you. It's nice that we're being cordial. It's cool that we're at this point, even after all the mess. But, the cursing at the table, the calling Wendy a bitch, and attacking her mom, it was really out of line. And now we have Juan tripping over a ball and going against the fence, and girl flaming up almost the whole arena because of the heaters from Karen's food. Candace was like, this is the demons coming to get us because of this very, pressing topic. And now all the girls once again get together, and the men are now discussing the Facebook thing and arguing about Facebook because he unfollowed you on Facebook, unfriended you on Facebook. Do you understand that this platform has been existing and has been old, and you unfriend people that you don't know of because, as Miss Dr. Wendy said in her confessionals, maybe you were just not memorable, or maybe you were just forgotten. It happens. It's when you add on an acquaintance and you look on your Facebook and don't even remember who they are. It's life. Get over it. Why are you thirsting around, and why are you so pressed about the both of them saying that they really don't know you that much or at all? Why do you want to be an acquaintance of Wendy so bad? So you can have another connection on the show? I don't know. Now the husbands are getting into it. Aneka's husband is giving very much weird energy. The both of them are being put on the spot. Eddie is not here for it. Eddie is repeating itself, and it's like, as I said, I just met you here today. He said that 3 times, and Wendy gets defensive and gets kind of in between the both of them. And Neka's like, well, don't come for my man. Do not get in between them. And Wendy's like, well, bitch, I will do whatever the F I want. And it's getting tense. The group now gets broken up. The men stop arguing about Facebook. Eddie is not very happy. And Neka with the slide comments, Eddie looks like he wants to get out. Can we make a sequel to the Get Out movie and actually free Eddie? And that is just, yes, it's your job to be shady in confessionals, but I don't know why I'm getting just pick me and thirst behavior from the new girl. And I wanted to love her and appreciate her and to build a friendship with Wendy. And I hope they get their ish together by the end of the season and are hippie-yay at the reunion, because this is not it, definitely. This is all a seed planted by Ashley, Giselle, and Robin. Maybe mostly Ashley and Robin, and it's disappointing. Also, I have to get on Kiarna a little bit because, she has the look, she has the fashions, she has the cute face, but I need her to be more active in future episodes so she can secure her friend of spot on the show and potentially a role as a full-time housewife. So, Miss Kiarna, when I see you on the screen in my next episode, you better have a couple more sentences than you had today in this episode, because it was not a lot. But anyways, you guys, we have a preview for next week's episode. It looks very hefty. It seems that Candace and Ashley are getting into it once again, and I am so excited for the rest of the season. It's juicy, it's dramatic, it's straining me, it's draining every single bit out of me, but I still love it. And that's it for the recap. Let me know what you think. I have nothing more to say. I think I've said more than enough. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell down below. Let's exchange thoughts and opinions about the episode. And I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.